Many of us here today are survivors of that night. This building is a reminder of our greatest nights spent together, but also our most horrific night together.
Kelly Loving, Raymond Green Vance, Ashley Paw, Daniel Aston, and Derek Rump. These are the 5 lives taken on this day last year when a gunman opened fire inside the LGBTQ+ nightclub, Club Q, in Colorado Springs. 17 others were hurt.
Richard Fierro and Thomas James started that night enjoying the time with their family and friends, but they would end that night as heroes. Those two were the men who ran to take down the shooter. They grabbed his gun and beat the shooter until help did arrive. They've been credited for saving many lives. Now, over the past year, the focus has been on healing.
Today, survivors, families of the victims, community leaders, and many others gathered outside Club Q to look back on what happened there 1 year ago today. 9 News reporter Brianna Clark was there.
Just right here would be good.
Next to her son's photo.
Yeah, Daniel's mama.
Daniel Aston, one of 5 faces memorialized on this wall.
I don't feel very strong, personally. Mainly it's just getting day by day,
It's been 1 year since Sabrina Aston's son was murdered inside Club Q. Today, she's surrounded by support.
Yeah, they're still like they both have their shirts on.
Her cousin to her right, and husband, Daniel's dad, on her left.
We just miss Daniel, and there's things that trigger memories.
Poetry is one of them.
What can I do now that you're gone? Now that you've moved to that great beyond.
Daniel was a poet.
My bicycle wheel has lost its spokes. No one's around to laugh at my dad jokes.
His dad, a musician.
You lit up a room with your smile and your wit. You and Club Q made a good fit.
Jeff wrote this poem for his son.
But random bullets from an angry man took away all your dreams and plans. Now all that loved you must make a new start, with your light to guide us within our hearts.
Jeff kept this poem private until now, reading it in front of people who also loved his son, and to some who never even knew Daniel.
Oliver knows we have trans friends. He knows about pronouns already. That exposure is really important to us. The conversation is important so that when he grows up, it's not new to him.
And it's not okay to take away love from other people, even if they're different, they look different, they sound different, and they do stuff different. That doesn't matter.
Daniel was such an outgoing, loving person. He made friends with everybody. Club Q was good because that's how they became a family.
Tolerance and acceptance. That's what they hope for future generations. In Colorado Springs, Brianna Clark, 9 News.